Hi Taurus, this is going to be your ex-partner reading for the month of July 2018. This month we've got the kings of each suit back up the top. There's 3 cards underneath each king, so and not gender specific, okay? Now, the first card we're going to look at will be the energy of your ex-partner. The second card will be yours. And the third card will be the overall energy or message for both of you. We're also going to take a look at the card at the bottom of the deck. Now, for you, Taurus, the card that we've got at the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. So this can definitely be talking about how maybe for some of you here with your ex-partner, there has definitely been a break in communication. The 4 of Swords can talk about feeling stressed, okay? Feeling mentally overwhelmed. It can very much be about needing to take a time out, needing to rest, recuperate, if this situation between you both has or had become very stressful. So, you know, the 4 of Swords could be very much talking about you, or it can apply to your ex-partner. Now, Taurus, if you're dealing with another earth sign, so another Taurus or Virgo, Capricorn, what they're bringing to the table is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when I see a king and a queen together, especially if it's the same suit, you know, it kind of tells me that you're dealing with somebody that you were on the same page with. You know, there was a lot of common interests, similar likes and dislikes, you know. Maybe you just felt like you knew each other really well. Sometimes you'd finish each other's sentences, you know, that type of thing. But it kind of says to me that we're dealing with 2 people that overall did get along really well. But also the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is good with finances, good when it comes to business, but is very loving, is very caring, is very nurturing. But also somebody that wants to feel grounded, you know, secure. So maybe that is the energy that your ex-partner's bringing in. It is needing and wanting that sense of security and to feel grounded within a relationship. The energy that you're bringing in is judgment. Now, judgment is needing to make this judgment call here. You know, blowing that final trumpet. The thing with judgment is it can very much deal with second chances, because it can talk about an awakening, something coming back to life that we thought maybe was dead and gone and over with. So, you know, maybe for some of you, it's just a general reading, Taurus. Maybe for some of you, you will decide to, you know, draw a line under this and move forward on your own. But for a lot of you, you know, it may very well be that you're gonna give a second chance here. But I do feel, Taurus, that if this opportunity is going to come around for you, then I feel the ball's going to be in your court and not that of your ex-partner. Now, the overall message that you've both got is the 8 of Pentacles. And this is about putting hard work, time and effort into something. So, you know, if this relationship is going to get back off the ground, if there is going to be a chance of reconciliation, it is going to require both of you here to put this effort in to trying to resolve any issues that you've had in the past and, you know, trying to both move forward together here. Now, Taurus, if you're dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, the energy they're bringing is the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands, it does talk about having been through challenges here. And now it may very well be that they may have put this little barrier up around themselves because they're trying to protect themselves maybe from getting hurt again. So, you know, it may be that you're going to have to break down that barrier. You may, for some of you, not all of you, going to have to prove yourself to your ex-partner, because there's this sense of defensiveness around them. Now, that's not to say they're not going to be interested, but the Nine of Wands is forewarned, is forearmed. So this time, if they're going to reconnect with you, they are prepared. They may very well not let their guard down straight away. Now, the card you've got, Taurus, is the Lovers. Now, this is a card of choices. It can sometimes be a choice between two people. Sometimes it can be a decision about a relationship as to whether we want that relationship, whether we want to commit to that person and the relationship. So a decision there for you to make, Taurus. Now, the overall energy, we do have the Queen of Cups. So this is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Maybe for some of you, Taurus, you do have a choice between two people. Maybe you have recently met somebody who's a water sign, or there is a water sign that's maybe interested in you. And as I said, your ex-partner being the air sign. So maybe a choice here. But the Queen of Cups also can talk about somebody that, you know, is in touch with their emotions and sometimes can be swayed by their emotions. But also somebody that taps into their intuition. So this is the overall message here. You know, maybe with that Nine of Wands that your ex-partner's got, it may be that you're going to break down that barrier. And maybe, you know, they're going to allow you back into their life based, you know, through the emotional aspects. But the air signs generally don't tend to make their decisions based on their emotions. It's more to do with their logic, okay? So, you know, it could be in regards to that. It could be you. But it could also be a message for either both of you or either one of you here to use your intuition. Now, if you are dealing with a water sign, so a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, the energy they're bringing is the Tower. Now, yes, the Tower is about the foundation, the foundation. You know, in the Tower, it is that tower collapsing, something shocking happening and coming in and breaking everything down. Now, it could be here to represent that this is how the relationship ended, okay? That maybe it ended very, very quickly, very abruptly. And maybe, you know, the water sign that you're dealing with wasn't expecting this to take place. But the Tower doesn't always have to be negative. Sometimes it can be something coming in that is a shocking surprise. You know, that maybe you make contact with your ex-partner and it was the last thing they expected to happen. You were the last person they expected to hear from, and it completely turns their world upside down. But the energy that you're bringing, Taurus, you're bringing the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, the Page messages coming through. And the Page of Pentacles, it could be messages coming through of, you know, to talk about your feelings and emotions. The pentacle that's in the card here is extreme, you know, it is very big, and it can talk about something coming through that's going to be of great value to us, that, you know, that's going to have meaning for us. So it could very well be you contacting your ex-partner here. And as I said, I get this sense that they just didn't expect to ever hear from you again. And it may very well be that that's why the Tower's there. But the overall energy that you've got is the Seven of Cups. Now, while this can be a card of choices, I don't feel that. The Seven of Cups also is about not getting caught up in illusions and fantasies, be them your own or the other person's, dealing with facts. So, you know, if there's going to be an opportunity to reconnect here, you're both, I think, going to have to lay your cards literally on the table and be open and honest with each other and tell each other what it is you both want or need, what your expectations are from each other, and a possible, you know, relationship again. Dealing with facts here. Because the thing with the water signs is because they base their choices and decisions on their emotions, and emotions can change and fluctuate. So where you, Taurus, are more grounded, as I said, sometimes the water signs, they can be prone to not always seeing something through, because, as I said, their emotions are forever changing. So dealing with facts there. Now, if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the energy they're bringing is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, he's the slowest moving knight. He always gets to his destination, but he comes through slowly. But what he brings to the table is something that is grounded. He offers security. Now, this is very unlike a fire sign because normally they go charging in. But it may be that if they have been hurt by you, okay, and that won't be all of you, but if there has been any hurt that they felt, that maybe this time round they're gonna choose to take their time. It may very well be as well for some of them that they're needing to think things through, you know, analyze what it is they're feeling, what it is they want, and any contact from them may be taking time to come through. The card that you've got, Taurus, is the Hangman. So this is a card of being in limbo. You know, it may very well be, Taurus, that if you're dealing with a fire sign, you may find that the ball is literally in their court and you're the one that's in limbo at the moment. Yes, it can be that you need some fresh insight to this. It can be that you need to change your perspective. But I kind of feel that at the moment you kind of feel a little bit stuck, as though you can't make any movements forward, like walking away from this person completely, but at the same time you don't feel as though you can approach them. But then the overall energy we've got is the Eight of Wands, and this is a card of communication. You know, it can be social media, text messages, emails, whatever. And sometimes it can be unexpected communication coming through. So, look, for some of you, it may be that you do hear from your fire sign this month. And the Knight of Pentacles could be there to say that, you know, it has been a slow process, that reaching this stage where communication starts to take place between you both has been a slow process, because maybe your fire signs had to work through some issues here. But the Eight of Wands being there could also be that maybe once you've changed your perspective with that Hangman there, and you start to see things maybe in a different way. Maybe you start to see things from your fire signs point of view, that maybe you're the one that then brings this communication through. So overall, Taurus, it's not looking too bad, okay? You know, there's possibilities here for you and your ex-partner, you know, no matter which element you're dealing with here, for it to be a positive month for some of you, okay? You know, it is a general reading, so not every Taurus out there is going to reconcile with their ex-partner. We know that. But, you know, for some of you here, it's not looking too shabby. Okay, and Taurus, please remember, ex-partner readings, you know, apply like the other readings. The sign that gets the most views this month is going to receive the bonus reading next month. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.